All right, bros, let's get started. It's a no news Monday, so honestly, I'm not really expecting too much from the market. But market is going to open in literally 2 seconds as we are speaking, and we're open. So no news Monday. There's also no news on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday we have PPI news data, and then on Thursday we have CPI news data. So it's going to be an interesting week. Oops, you guys were a little bit quiet there. So we'll see how this wants to play out. We have, okay, I mean, if I want to be anything today, I'm going to want to be bearish. The draws on liquidity to the downside are just far more obvious. And we just came up and swept out London session highs and Asia session highs. We swept out London session highs and Asia session highs. We have London lows right here. We have these hourly lows right here, and then we have Asia lows right here. So let's go ahead and mark all of those out. I mean, as long as price doesn't go down and take our buy side or our sell side draws in liquidity off rip, which on ES it's kind of looking like it's doing right now. As long as we can stay above these lows and get a short entry, I'll be satisfied with that. Right now, we are making a bearish SMT off these highs right now. So, I mean, shit, bro. ES is shitting the bed. Meanwhile, NASDAQ is still sitting above these highs. This could just be like a market open short, because we know ES is going to want to come down and take out these lows. Like the sell side draws on liquidity are just far better than anything to the upside, because we already took out all the upside draws on liquidity. The next is these Friday highs, which were non-farm payroll data highs. There's just way more downside potential than upside potential. So I mean, just catching shorts on either of these would be solid. We got the pre-market sweep, market open sweep as well. This sweep happened or is happening. Yeah, bro, I think this might just be, I mean, shit, bro. Like, I could literally short the market right now and then easily bank on this. The only thing is, if we come down on ES and take out these lows, we could make an SMT divergence on NASDAQ. So that's why it's like on NASDAQ, I would have to, on NASDAQ, if I wanted to take shorts, I would have to target 5-minute lows instead of these lows, because these are the lows that ES is going to take out. I would like to see decent retrace here. Right now, the indexes are like just complete opposite of each other. Interesting closes here, I'm not gonna lie. If ES stays underneath these highs, then it's just an obvious short day. If it doesn't though, then that changes the game, because we did have, I didn't want to say this because it's just looking more bearish rather than bullish, but we did have this bullish SMT right here off of these lows. And that bullish case would remain true if, again, because remember when we have a pre-market sweep and then a reversal, we're going to want to see a New York market open 5-minute manipulation, and we just got that while giving us a 5-minute bullish SMT on NASDAQ. But we also need to take the most recent sweep into account, which is the sweep of these London highs and these Asia session highs right here. And right now, we are quite possibly making the most ridiculous bearish SMT. Okay, so ES pushed above these highs, so this is pushing us more so in a bullish scenario now. Now this is getting tricky. This is pushing me more on the bullish narrative. We got these pre-market sweeps. Now I would honestly want to see see if this gap holds. If it doesn't, then the bearish scenario is still open. Wow. Bro, what is price right now? I'm low-key thinking we come down, sweep out these lows, and then push higher. Sweep these lows, maybe even London lows, and then push higher. And I'm thinking on NASDAQ, this push down is literally just a 5-minute retrace. We might target these highs, bro. It's 939 right now. Yeah, I think ES, because we don't have this bearish SMT. I don't think I can be bearish on this. Yeah, bro, this is looking bullish. I would want ES to take out these London lows and then, or just keep like make this bullish SMT that we're forming right now. And just go long off of this. Yeah, bro. Let's find equilibrium. Yeah, dude, this is looking like OD bullish. There's, okay, and then we have this hourly gap. I'm just trying to think what index would be better to long. I'm low-key thinking NASDAQ. Let's be patient here. But yeah, if NASDAQ inverses this gap, we just gotta be careful, bro. Price is swinging in every which direction right now. Sheesh, bro. I just want to be really patient with this because price is looking psychotic right now. So we inverse this gap on NASDAQ. We haven't inversed it on ES. Right now, the bearish scenario is, it's like, I keep flip-flopping between the two because there's just divergence upon divergence. We have this bullish 1 minute divergence here with these lows. NASDAQ will probably take out these highs. If ES breaks structure to the upside, I'm thinking that's the play for buy side to take longs. Like if ES breaks structure to the upside, I would want to take longs on NASDAQ. Because NASDAQ's the leading index, it's closer to these draws on liquidity, and those draws on liquidity will probably get hit. So let's see this here. If ES can break structure here, then I'm going to want to long off of this. If ES can't break structure and stays underneath these lows and NASDAQ sweeps these highs, then the bearish situation is back in action, because then that would form another potential bearish SMT, because this potential bearish SMT got invalidated. We need NASDAQ to take out these highs though. ES doesn't break structure, doesn't invalidate this gap. Right now, I am bullish until or if, sorry, I'm in the bullish headspace right now. If NASDAQ pushes above these highs, or even these highs, while ES remains underneath these highs and these highs, then I will flip bearish. But yeah, so right now it's looking like we're kind of setting up for this. So NASDAQ, if we can even just poke above these highs once, well, ES is like swinging underneath these lows. It's looking good. We need NASDAQ to get above those highs, though. Nothing from NASDAQ yet. We barely break structure here. Okay, nothing still. We need NASDAQ to manipulate these highs in order for me to actually want to take action on this downside play. Because if NASDAQ doesn't take out these highs, then I don't want, not that I don't want shorts, but there's just not enough confluences for me to want to go short. It's building up though, that's accumulating obviously, so there's going to be a big move out of this range regardless. So we get a full break to the downside, invalidate this 1 minute gap here on ES. But see this structure right now, it's not setting up for anything bullish, but it's making me want to be bullish. Because we can take a trade off of whatever, whether it be another SMT divergence off of these lows, whether we come down, sweep out London lows, and then want to go ahead and target higher. NASDAQ took out these lows. Let's see if ES takes them out. Whipsaw marketplace right now. See? So ES didn't take out these lows. We made equal lows right here. This could be the kickstart to push us higher. Again, I didn't see anything that would want me to flip bearish. This very well could push us into a bullish scenario here. Multiple bullish SMTs off of these lows. Bullish SMT from this low down to this low, from this low up to this low, and then from this low down to this low, and then from this low being equal with this low. Let's look at the 79% extension. Again, the bearish bias can still play out if NASDAQ comes up, sweeps out these highs, and ES isn't able to get above these highs, and we get the bearish SMT. But we have not gotten a bearish SMT yet. And it's looking like we are going to be bullish on this. Okay, so ES pokes above both of these highs here. Or NASDAQ pokes above both these highs. We got above these highs, so an SMT could be forming now because on ES we haven't gotten above these highs. I need to see how ES closes above here, like this 79% extension. See, we're going down now, so this could form that bearish SMT that we want. See, again, this is like super back and forth right now. So this could form that bearish SMT that we want, and if we do form the bearish SMT, which it looks like we're potentially making right now, And if we get bearish confluences out of it, like this inverse gap, then I would be fine shorting ES now. But it needs to give me bearish confluences. We need to see how it reacts off this gap. If we inverse this gap, I'm shorting. Okay, I'm going short. So why did I flip short on that? Because we took out these 5-minute highs, all of these highs right here. Okay, we took out all of those highs. Holy fucking smokes, I haven't even been able to set my stop loss yet. Jeez. Okay, stop loss has now been set. Jeez, dude. Anyways, we it's actually kind of blessed that we didn't set the stop just yet, but stops have now been placed. Why did I take shorts? Because we came up and we swept out these highs. ES failed to sweep out these highs. We have a whole bunch of sell-side liquidity. Again, my bias, I wanted to be bearish because of all this sell-side liquidity. We have London session lows, Asia session lows stacked up. We have equal lows right here. And NASDAQ is holding above these highs right now. This is like super flip-flop of a day, but there's just no real like strong draws in liquidity to the upside. On NASDAQ there's these highs all the way up here, but we keep forming we just formed bearish S&T off of those highs, off of a sweep of London session highs and Asia session highs, with just way more downside potential and draws in liquidity. We'll see what happens though. I'm looking at this right now, and if we want to go low, we're going to shit the bed on ES. But again, we got to see how it plays out. I don't really like how these candles are forming right now. Let's see here. Still in this position. I'm down 24K right now. My stop is a little bit higher than where it is. It's like right here, as you guys can see. So I'm still in this position, but price action is looking ugly right now. Not looking too good for us. Thinking we're gonna get stopped out here. I knew the winning streak had to come to an end eventually, right? Been winning a little bit too much lately in these markets. And I'm out. So that ended up causing me to lose $32,200 on the day. It's unfortunate, but it's how the game goes. This was just crazy price action. I think I probably would have been better off probably just avoiding trading for the day, especially after all of those flips and bias. But recently I've been pretty good at being able to like flip bias back and forth and be able to figure out where price actually wants to end up going for the day. But yeah, with ES sitting underneath these highs and NASDAQ just pushing higher and higher, especially off of a pre-market sweep like we had right here, to me, I was like, man, there's no way that we don't take out London lows right here, these hourly lows, at least London in these hourly lows. And it actually still has potential to happen because NASDAQ continues to print higher while ES still remains underneath these highs. It's just the price action has just been kind of sloppy. So I don't mind staying on here for a little bit longer and seeing where price wants to go. I got like infinite amounts of text messages. See, like, let's see if this shit ends up going down. Like, I mean, shit, bro. Might get in this bitch again. It's looking like now's the time. If my shit will fucking load. If my shit will fucking load. 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 Bro. I'm getting back in here. Now let's see. Yeah. Yeah. See, come on, dude. Come on, guys. I knew I wasn't wrong. I knew I wasn't wrong about where price wanted to go. I'm never freaking wrong about where price wants to go. It's just a matter of getting the right entry. It's just a matter of getting the right entry. I knew I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong about where price wants to go, folks. Let's remember that one. I'm not wrong about where price wants to go. Sometimes I just get the wrong entry. And that's what the majority, honestly, like if you guys can aspire to being like able to get that level of skill set on your guys' trading, that's what you want to be. The mistakes that you want to make are off of like entries. What you don't want to happen is you just being completely wrong about the direction. You know, I will happily take losses on entries that were incorrect, but I'll be a little bit discouraged if I have like an overall set bias for the day and that bias ends up getting fucked up, or that bias ends up being just like completely wrong. Then I'll be like, okay, what's going on with me? You know, like what caused me to not be able to read price action correctly today? So we're gonna crush through these lows, and then we're gonna take out London lows here. And I really think we're going to dump to the downside, like I was mentioning before. We should be able to dump to the downside and take out, yeah, all of this looks great. So we took out these equal lows. I really think that it would be rather ridiculous if we don't want to take out London lows. So once we take those out, I'll go ahead and manage my position a bit and then move stops to break even. I don't think me managing half my position will put me in profit for the day, but it will put me at less of a loss. So on NASDAQ, I don't even know what we would be looking for in terms of lows to get taken out. Probably just like down to these lows would be my guess. We could go lower, but I think just down to these lows would be reasonable for NASDAQ. If ES really does want to move and take out like all of these lows, then yeah, NASDAQ's going to take out more. But if we just want to take out London lows on ES, then I don't even know. NASDAQ might not even take out these lows. Might just take out these. So let's see now here what ends up going down. See, now I would genuinely be mad if we don't take out London lows now. Like, there just ain't no fucking way that we get this fucking close to London lows and we don't want to grab them. There's just no fucking way. Look up from my phone and that bitch is... Dog. See. Shit might get frustrating. What is this hourly time frame, bro? Like, are we dead ass going to rip all the way up here on NASDAQ without doing anything on ES? Is that like the game plan? Like, the plan is just go sideways on ES and then just rip up on NASDAQ. Honestly, at this point, I wish I didn't even take the second trade. Like, oh. But, I mean, we'll see. I hope that it ends up playing out. That would be dope, but... Jeez, dude, this hit is taking forever. It looks good though.
Yay. Take out London lows. Take out London lows.
Take them out, little boy. Oh my, bro. Are you being dead ass? You being dead ass right now? Take out London lows, bro. Take out London lows. I want to go work out. Good. Good. Take it out. Bah. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close partial positions here. Close half my position. Now I'm only down $17,860 on the day. Let's see if we can go down and take out these hourly lows now. I think we can. I think we can, guys. I think we can. I also think we could... I don't want to get too ambitious on this. I might full close at these lows. Let's see. Yeah. Again, remember, these were the lows that I said NASDAQ would probably want to take out. These are high resistance lows on the low time frame, so that's why I didn't necessarily include that. But this one is fully able to get swept. Let me move the stops to break even. But hey, man, at least that reduced our loss on the day. Did I move that stop loss? Nope, that stop loss did not get moved to break even. Pow. Okay, cool. So, okay. Well, hey guys, I'm always right about where the market wants to go. Sometimes we get the entries a little bit incorrect. Okay. Sometimes the entries don't end up going in our favor. Or okay, I'm not always right about where the market wants to go, but for the most part, I'm pretty freaking good at it. I would kind of prefer if we just like went down and took this out. I low key might just set final take profits there, but this could get dirty. This could get dirty. Look at that hourly SM, or wait. Oh no, it's not an hourly SMT, but still. It could get nasty with the way that this is forming. We're definitely going to want to take out these lows. It's just a matter of time, though. That's a problem. I don't really want to sit on here the entire time waiting for it to take those lows out. I don't necessarily think price would want to, or at least like within the next couple hourly candles would want to go down and take out those lows. Definitely not on NASDAQ. These highs are just too prominent. I'm thinking NASDAQ would want to take out these lows. Bro, I'll actually be pissed if the rest gets stopped out at break even here. I want to get off this call. I want to get off this and go to the gym. Jeez, bro, my pits are reeking. Alright, bruh. I'm really fucking bored, so I'm just going to set my full take profits at these lows. If I get stopped out at break even, I lost $17,860 for the day. If it goes and hits full take profit, I'll be able to let you guys know how much I will have made. Just give me 2 seconds so I can pull this up and set my take profit. Okay, so if we hit my complete take profit, I will make 8,000 plus 8,000 is 16,000 plus 7,000 is 23,000. So I'll make 23,000 subtracted by 17,800 is like, or let's just do 17,000. I will make $6,000 on the day, but it's looking like I'm about to get stopped out at break even. We're not quite there yet, But we're really freaking close. And 2 of the positions got stopped out at break even, and the rest of the position got stopped out at break even. Okay, so I lost $17,000 for the day. Man, price action was poopy diaper, but hey man, one loss, one dub. At least we were able to catch the dub to reduce our loss, and that is what happens when you trade on a No News Monday. I'll catch you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.